What's up, YouTube? It's been a long time since I made a video, but we're just gonna get right into it. This, like the video says, is what my personal NHL 21 wish list would be. Maybe different from popular opinions online, might not be something people are looking for. It's just something I would find more enjoyable if it was in the game. Starting off with the most recent thing I thought of is, and it might be too late to even consider putting this in a game, so throw this on NHL 22, would be put in this crazy 24 team playoff format in the game. You don't have to throw it in GM mode or anything. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. Just, playoff mode. Just stick it in there. It lets you pick between 16 or 24. Another thing I would like to see, I've seen it places a lot, people say roster sharing. Yeah, that's a given. I would kill to have some roster sharing in NHL, especially people who are dedicated and make old school rosters. I would kill for that. Customized goalie helmets. I think I seen in an old NHL game, or maybe it was an old 2K game, but they had the ability to customize goalie helmets. We don't need anything crazy, I don't think. Just throw it in there. I would love that. Speaking of 2K, I downloaded NBA 2K since I have Game Pass, and I'm by no means a basketball fan. But one thing they do that I really enjoy is adding historic teams. I would love to see that. I know NHL 20, we got, alumni teams, which is cool and all. We've seen a lot of alumni, but it's a step in the right direction, I think. But not having Bobby Orr, come on, personally, Eric Lindros, you need a little more alumni. So, historic teams, throw in, the 97 Red Wings, just throwing teams like that. I would love to play full lineup teams, and not just, have a couple people from that team, come from this era, that era, and all that. And they also have all-time teams, which is, the alumni teams anyway, so 2K has the all-time teams. But, add more alumni. Maybe add historic teams overall. That would be really cool. As far as offline, I'm not saying get rid of the game mode entirely. Keep, if they want to keep it for, World of Chell, that's fine. I would enjoy that if I played World of Chell as much, but threes. They haven't done anything new with threes since the second year is in the game. I don't even remember which year that was, but it's been the same three circuit 2.0 since then, which that first circuit was such a grind. But they haven't done anything, changed it or anything. At least I haven't noticed. I don't think they did, but if they did, it's a very subtle change. But scrap that for offline, I'd say, and let's bring back Winter Classic, or Winter Classic's last Stadium Series mode. I'm not looking for authentic stadiums. I'm not looking for right now. If they can get the rights or however the licensing works, go for it. But I'll take a generic baseball stadium, a generic football stadium, and maybe just let us pick the logos. They've had different logos throughout the years. Let's pick a logo to put on center ice. Generic stadium. And I'd be cool with that. Or if this is probably getting out there, but franchise mode, maybe do a way to, integrate the Winter Classic or Stadium Series game into franchise mode. I don't know how they would go about that. I don't know how you would determine it, but maybe give your prompt, would you like to host, this event, every couple years. Another thing, personally, I would like to see is more offline-based achievements, in-game and all. Yeah, we have the dekes, doing the dekes in between the leg pass, the Forsberg, the one, against the grain, that little flip thing, mess. But more, maybe throw an achievement, score 500 goals across, play now, franchise. Something like that, I think, wasn't there one game that had, or maybe, I think it was in Be a Pro, where you had to, match legends' accomplishments. I think there was one where you had to scored 5 different goals like Lemieux. They probably want to break Gretzky's records. Yeah, just stuff like that. Like, there's a couple franchise mode ones. There's a couple Be a Pro modes. There's a lot of HUT and EASHL achievements. It's like, you know, you can throw a couple of them, but I personally don't like HUT. I didn't like it from the beginning. It's such a money grab, so I understand it's never going to go away. But it's just, to me, it's too much focus on that instead of actual gameplay and game modes. Maybe even expand on ones some way. I don't know what else you could add to it. At the time of making this video, I'm sure I'll think of something after posting this, but I'm sure there's something else you could do with ones. You know, pond hockey. I don't know, man. Something. Another thing is the All-Star Skills Competition. I used to enjoy playing that offline, and I miss playing the All-Star game in GM mode. That was always fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, just... it would be cool to, you know, have your player, like, if Giroux made the All-Star team, you go in, if they even have the computer just select the event, or have you select the event, which you would rather do, fastest skater, accuracy, whatever, and just to get the players in. And, you know, if you want to watch the computer do those skills competitions, to make a whole thing. I would enjoy playing an All-Star weekend in GM mode, especially for, like, right now, doing a 30-second franchise, having players that I drafted and developed who never want to sign with me, but, you know, I'd enjoy taking them to the All-Star game and playing a skills competition with them, and then just, you know, just for fun, playing the All-Star game itself. I'm sure they could figure out some way to include that. Now, this one, I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong. It could be, but I don't know. We're going to talk about poke checks. No, I'm not going to complain that there's way too many tripping calls, because personally, in the long run, it's been beneficial. You know, I used to be a monster when I used to play EASHL. I'd be a monster with poke checking, like spam. Like, it got to the point where, like, me and my teammates, we always called it the Tasty 2 whenever I took a tripping penalty, because it was just spamming poke checks. But, you know, since they changed that up a bit and you get called almost every time you do a wrong poke check, it's forced me to clean up my game, which I appreciate. Now I'm more accurate with poke checks. I still get called for tripping penalties here and there, but nowhere near as often when they first, you know, changed that up. But I find that even though I poke it away, or if it's like a hit, but mainly pokes, or just causing turnovers in general, like 90% of the times I don't end up with the puck. So maybe it's something I'm doing wrong, I don't know, but like poke checks, it seems like I poke it and the computer just reaches back and still grabs the puck. Like the puck just slides a little bit off when you poke it, or they poke me, the puck just flies away. Yeah, so maybe it's something I'm not doing right. Who knows? Now let's get into two of my probably most desired. Well, one's kind of something I just thought of the other day. The other's been a desired thing for a long time. First thing, I'd like to see maybe adding custom jerseys to current teams. You know, we don't need to like have an unlimited amount of ability to add jerseys, but maybe, you know, give you a proper size logo and colors, and just be able to create an additional home, away, and third jersey. You know, if someone wants to recreate an old set, or, you know, they have an idea of a jersey they'd like to see the team wear, be able to just add that and throw that in. Yeah, like I said, like, it doesn't have to be, you know, unlimited slots. Like, this person created like 5 different home jerseys, 6 different aways, 20 different alternates. We don't need that much. Well, Lord knows we have a hard time getting what we actually want, right? But yeah, just something for fun, you know. And now, speaking of jerseys, my most desired thing I would love to see is more jerseys in the game. I am a jersey head when it comes to hockey jerseys. I love just everything about hockey jerseys. Like, they're the best. Even the ugly ones. Even that thing that Tampa used in like, what was it, the early 2000s, the Storm jersey. Even that jersey. I love all jerseys, even if I say I hate them initially. And I tweet EA like every year, a couple times every year, like, the number one jersey I would like to see are the Reebok Edge Flyers jerseys from when they switched everything up. I tweet them every year, like, hey, can we get, or even the orange jersey from the 80s and the 90s, they have the black and then they have the white one, but they never put the orange in, and they have the third 3D logo thing, which is the one jersey I still don't have yet. I'm dying to get my hands on it. Yeah, I would love to see more jerseys in the game. And you know what? I'm down. The WWE 2K games do something I don't personally do, because those games are really bad. But they have part of their game is unlocking, old championship belts. And there's an in-game currency that, you can take to a store and buy those belts with, and buy other things, legends and all that, blah, blah. But I'd like to maybe see something like that in, NHL. They give you some kind of in-game currency. You can go to a store and you can buy, like, a team's jersey. I'm not saying take all the old jerseys that are in the game now and throw them behind a lock screen. No. But, maybe, like I said, the Tampa Storm jersey, or, the Reebok jersey before they switched to Adidas. Most teams didn't change anything. Those are just two jerseys taking up space. If you took those, if you just even took those out of the game, and freed up two jersey spots, you could be creative, throw something else in there. But, and this is a dirty word, or even if, greedy EA wants to be greedy, make DLC jerseys. I hate it. I know I would buy it because I would love to have jerseys like this in the game, but that's like a desperate, I'd rather than not. I don't want to have to pay like $5 to unlock a bunch of jerseys. Or even if they similar to WWE's 2K, they sell an accelerator that you can just pay like, it's like $3-4, and you unlock everything, all the belts, all the legends, all the arenas. Do something like that, maybe even like if they did the in-game currency and unlockable, store. Sell like sell some on the marketplace. It's like $3-4. You get to unlock all the team's jerseys. And honestly, that's really it that I came up with. I thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. If there's other things you'd like to see, I'm sure I didn't touch on some other popular things. Like I said, I don't play much online anymore. I used to play a lot of EA SHL, but not really anymore. So I'm sure there's stuff there people would like to see get fixed. HUT, that's another thing. I don't care about HUT. But let me know in the comments, and hopefully now that I'm back on YouTube, I'll do some more videos, and we'll go from there, man. Thank you guys for watching, and you have a great day.